Have you ever felt caught up in a vortex of negativity, a vortex of bad luck where illness and other problems take over? Have you ever wondered how to find the happiness and well-being you've always dreamed of? What if we told you that the secret to a healthier, happier, and more meaningful life is hidden in the words you speak every day? What if we told you that by repeating a few simple affirmations, you can transform your mind, body, and spirit? Perhaps it seems too good to be true, but we invite you to suspend your skepticism for a moment. Listen to this Zen story and stay until the end, because you will discover 5 powerful affirmations for the self-healing of body and spirit. You will see that if you repeat these words every day with faith and conviction, you will not get sick and you will heal your spirit. But before continuing, if you are not yet among us, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to be informed when we publish new content for your spiritual growth. A group of pilgrims coming from every corner of Japan walked along the path that led to the monastery with a determined step. They had come there to listen to the teachings of Saburo, an elderly Buddhist monk known for his wisdom and his profound understanding of human nature. Saburo, with his saffron-colored tunic and his face furrowed by the wrinkles of wisdom, was waiting for them sitting in the main room of the temple. His dark eyes shone with a gentle light as he watched the pilgrims take their seats. "Welcome, dear friends," he began in a calm, deep voice. "I am honored that you have undertaken this long journey to listen to my humble teachings. Today, I wish to share with you a precious secret, a secret that has the power to transform your life and protect you from illness, both of body and spirit." The pilgrims leaned forward as a sign of respect, eager to hear the words of the wise monk. Saburo smiled and continued, "The secret lies in the words we pronounce every day. Words are like seeds. They can plant positive or negative thoughts, emotions of joy or pain in our hearts and minds. For this reason, it is essential to carefully choose the words we repeat every day." The elderly monk paused, letting his words settle in the minds of the pilgrims. Then he slowly looked up and said, "I will teach you 5 very powerful affirmations, 5 seeds of wisdom that, if planted in the fertile soil of your mind, will sprout and bear fruit of peace, joy, and health." The first statement is this: "I am grateful for everything I have in my life." Saburo explained that gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions we can cultivate. And although this statement may appear banal, it actually hides an unprecedented power if repeated every day with conviction and faith. When we are grateful, he said, we focus on the blessings we have received instead of lamenting what we lack. Gratitude opens our hearts to joy and helps us appreciate the little things in life. A young woman among the pilgrims raised her hand. "Master Saburo," he asked, "how can I cultivate gratitude when my life seems full of difficulty?" Saburo smiled kindly. "Dear friend," she replied, "even in the darkest moments, there's always something to be grateful for. Maybe you have a family that loves you, friends that support you, a roof over your head, food to eat. Even the simple ability to breathe is a precious gift." The young woman nodded, considering the monk's words. Indeed, he thought, he had friends with whom he got along well and fantastic parents. While the pilgrims listened with extreme attention and took notes, the master continued with the second statement. "I am strong and capable of overcoming any challenge." He recited slowly and in a solemn voice so that everyone could write down those words. Saburo stressed the importance of believing in ourselves and our abilities. "When we tell ourselves that we are strong and capable," he said, "we strengthen our self-esteem and our self-confidence. And this allows us to face life's challenges with courage and determination." An elderly man came forward. "Master," he said, "I am afraid of growing old and losing my strength. How can I believe I am strong when my body grows weaker every day?" The monk placed a hand on the man's shoulder. "Dear friend," he replied, "strength lies not only in the body, but also in the spirit. Your mind is still clear, your heart is still full of love and compassion. These are the true sources of your strength. Don't fear aging, but embrace it as an opportunity to grow spiritually. The elderly man smiled, grateful for the monk's words of comfort, and reflected on the many satisfactions he experienced every day thanks to his intelligence. Let's move on to another equally powerful statement. Continued the wise monk. I am surrounded by love and compassion. Saburo taught the pilgrims that love and compassion are the most powerful forces in the universe. When we open ourselves to love and compassion, he said, we create an aura of positivity around us that protects us from negative energies. Love and compassion also help us build healthy, meaningful relationships with others. A young man asked, how can I love and have compassion for those who have hurt me? Saburo replied, dear friend, love and compassion do not mean forgiving or forgetting the harm that has been done to you. They mean recognizing that those who have hurt you are also imperfect, suffering human beings who need love. When you feel compassion for them, you don't justify them, but you understand them. And this understanding frees you from the weight of resentment and allows you to move forward. The young man nodded, grateful for the monk's wisdom, and thought back to the many situations in which he could have been more understanding of someone. I am at peace with myself and with the world, the master continued, introducing another powerful affirmation that the pilgrims should carry with them. Saburo explained that inner peace is the key to a happy and healthy life. When we are at peace with ourselves, he said, we accept our strengths and weaknesses, our successes and our failures. Inner peace allows us to live in the present without regrets about the past or worries about the future. A middle-aged woman came forward and asked, Master Saburo, my mind is always agitated by thoughts and worries. How can I find inner peace? The monk, smiling, replied, dear friend, inner peace does not mean the absence of thoughts or worries. It means accepting our thoughts and emotions without judging them. It means observing our mind as a detached observer without identifying with our thoughts. And when we learn to do this, we discover that inner peace is always present beneath the surface of our troubled minds. The woman, grateful for the monk's guidance, thanked him and felt pervaded by a state of peace that she hadn't felt for a long time. That elderly monk, who had now become her mentor, knew how to make her feel better and how to sweep away negative thoughts from her mind. The next affirmation, dear pilgrims, is the following. I am a spiritual being on the path to enlightenment, said the monk. Remember, he added, that we are all spiritual beings on the path to enlightenment. Repeating this affirmation, he said, helps us stay focused on our higher purpose and not lose sight of our spiritual potential. A young monk raised his hand. Master Saburo, he asked, what exactly does enlightenment mean? Saburo smiled. Dear friend, he replied, enlightenment is a state of complete awareness, of liberation from suffering, and of union with the universe. It's a goal that requires a lifetime of practice and dedication. But even if we never reach full enlightenment, simply walking this path brings us joy and peace. The pilgrims listened carefully to Saburo's words, imprinting in their minds the 5 powerful affirmations that from then on they would repeat every day. And as the sun set, coloring the mountains around the temple orange and gold, they bowed in gratitude. Saburo smiled and said, dear friends, take these words with you on your spiritual journey. Repeat them every day with faith and conviction. You will see that your life will change, your body and mind will be strengthened, and your spirit will rise towards the light. The pilgrims left the temple with hearts full of hope and gratitude. They knew that Saburo's words were a precious gift, a treasure of wisdom that would accompany them for the rest of their lives. In the days and weeks that followed, they put their mentor's teachings into practice. They repeated the 5 affirmations every day with faith and conviction. And little by little, they began to notice positive changes in their lives. Some pilgrims noticed that their physical health improved. They felt more energetic, stronger, and more resistant to disease. Other pilgrims noticed that their minds calmed and their emotions stabilized. They were finally able to manage stress and anxiety more easily, experiencing more pleasant and peaceful days. But the most profound change occurred on a spiritual level. The pilgrims began to feel more connected to themselves, to others, and to the universe. They developed a greater awareness of their purpose in life and a deeper understanding of the nature of reality. But what does this story of Saburo and his pilgrims teach us? It teaches us that the words we repeat every day have extraordinary power. They can transform our lives, improve our health, and elevate us spiritually so that we achieve inner peace. So if we want to live a happier, healthier, more meaningful life, we must carefully choose the words we speak. We need to repeat positive affirmations that nourish our mind, body, and spirit. The 5 affirmations Saburo teaches are an excellent starting point, but we can also create our own personal affirmations based on our specific needs and desires. The important thing is to repeat them with faith and conviction every day until they become an integral part of our being. Because when we repeat positive affirmations, we are planting seeds of wisdom in our minds, and these seeds will germinate and bear fruits of peace, joy, and health. And one day, we will be able to reap the fruits of our inner work and live a full and fulfilling life.